If you're serious about making money and starting a business, here is how I made a 7-figure brand in 2 years from scratch. First things first, you need to choose what you're gonna do. There's so much shit online. You can do this, you can do that. Someone puts a fancy name on something and all of a sudden now everyone's talking about it. You need to choose one. Doesn't matter. Is this something I wanna do? Is this what I want my day-to-day life to consist of? Make a decision. I had multiple things to choose when I first wanted to start. I just said, fuck it. I'm gonna do this until it works. That's as simple as it is, but you gotta choose one. You cannot keep switching. Second, you gotta literally lock yourself in a room until it works. It sounds stupid and cringy and corny. That's literally what you need to do to make it fucking work. Cut out all the fucking noise. Your friends wanna go hang out. Fuck everything. Now, if you have a job, yes, you gotta work your 9 to 5, the fun the 5 to 9. But once you get done with work, straight in a room. If you work from home, even better. Learn everything and anything that you can about that niche. Learn from people who have done what you want to accomplish. Take everything, use all the information that you gathered, implement it into your own day-to-day habits, and find something that works. Because you can go take the one thing that someone else says, and you could follow it to a T. Chances are, it's not going to work for you. Now take it with what it is, and take the next thing with what it is, and make your own formulation of what works for you. Everyone else is different. Everyone else's road to success is different. There's not going to be a complete duplicate of result. I don't care what someone's selling you, what someone's saying. There's no way someone can sell you an exact same equation and have it work for you. It can get you on the right track. Your results are not going to be the same, and that's just what it is. All this 1 month, 2 months, it takes time, especially if you have no clue what you're doing. You're learning something completely from scratch. Replace your old habits with new habits. Habits that can actually teach you something during the day. One example I did is when I went to the gym, I would always listen to music. I replaced that music with informational podcast, education about the business that I'm in. So for me, e-commerce, I'd be watching podcasts nonstop. Hell, they would be 4-hour podcasts. I'd only be on the treadmill for an hour. I'd listen to the rest throughout the day on my speaker while I'm learning about other things. Even if you just want to sit down and finish the podcast, you're going to learn a hell of a lot more listening to a podcast than you were a song. Find those little habits throughout the day that you normally do and try to replace them with something that actually is of value, and not quitting for at least a year. You got to give yourself at least a year. Why would you even try if you're not even willing to give yourself 1 year of consistent hard work? And I mean consistent hard work. There's none of this, none of that. Cut it completely the fuck out and focus and watch your life change. I promise you, your whole life will change.